3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Everybody's looking, Dylan. Everybody's looking. There's other people who make YouTube videos who are also looking, and I bet you they feel exactly the same when they walk in to do a video like this too, right? Hey Gear Seekers, I'm Nick. We're here checking out what Antec's got to offer at Computex Taipei 2024. But before that, here's a word from this year's video sponsor. Take it away, Claire.
Our Computex Taipei 2024 coverage is proudly brought to you by ASUS and ROG, the Republic of Gamers. Uncover the future of gaming and tech with their latest products. From handhelds to AI, from networking to graphics cards and everything in between, ASUS and ROG have got you covered. You can find links to their latest products in the video description.
Are you a fan, Dylan? Are you a fan of fans? You're not a fan of fans? You love fans. Don't lie to me, because we've got some new fans. They're called the Nova fans. Now, this is a trend that we're going to be seeing going through the rest of Computex until 2025, till the foreseeable future, and it is these type of high-performance fans. Now, the one thing you have to be careful with these new Antec Nova fans is they've got a maximum RPM of 3,200, which means if you put your finger into a high-performance fan like this, it will turn it into mints. This is Antec's first foray into LCP fans. Basically what the difference is, the material that they make the fan out of is different, but what's more interesting is the fan hub and the motor is different. Essentially what they do is they make the fan blade smaller, the motor and the hub bigger, it reduces noise and increases airflow. More air means more cool, and more cool equals more frames, and frames win games. There's an assortment of different Nova fans. I've got white ones as well, because, you know, once there's black, there's gotta be white. But I said to Antec, I'm like, you know what I want to see this year, guys? More silver fans. That no one's doing silver anything, except I'm not going to say who. Not only that, we've got these new orbit fans. Now, they've kind of taken design... What's the word, Dylan? What's the word? Inspiration, right? Design inspiration. Yeah, from, I would say, automotive, kind of. They've got this faux carbon fiber trim around the edge, right? They've got this beautiful RGB light around the edge, which is something you'd see in a high-end sports car. And a mirror in the middle, because that's what everyone does these days. But one thing I noticed was something that Antec tried to hide from me. Oh, they did. Check this out, ladies and gents, a new Antec SFF power supply. Now, you might be asking, why on earth is Antec making an SFX power supply? They don't even make any small form factor cases yet. This is the Performance 1M, and when Dylan and I were checking this out before, he said to me, what did you say, Dylan? What did you say when you saw me see this case for the first time?
I've never seen you so excited about a case before.
This is so freaking cool. And one of the things that Antec is a little bit worried about with this case is the price. And I said to them, look guys, small form factor people, they don't care about the price. They want it to be good enough, but also not too expensive. But when you make something out of materials like this, you got to be in it to win it, and you get what you pay for. This is one of the most well-constructed cases that I have seen in years, especially for small form factor. Now, the small form factor people out there will be like, oh, you know, it may be however many liters, or it might be too big, but how many liters we got going on here? It doesn't matter. Everything is constructed with aluminium, not aluminum. And it's all billet construction as well. This is the type of construction you see in automotive things, and it is just so well constructed. It's got this beautiful red finish on the inside, and the best thing about it is it's got an adjustable center spine. So let's say you've got a big-ass graphics card and it's a little bit chunkier than it should be. It should go to the gym and lose a couple. You can then slide it towards one side of the case and then have a smaller air cooler, or you can slide the whole spine to the other side so you can fit in a bigger air cooler. Not only that, you're not stopping there with that adjustment, because On top of that adjustment, there is other levels of it. The screws that hold the spine in can be removed and you can move it even more. So a whole lot of adjustment. I cannot wait to see how much it's going to cost, and I cannot wait to get this in, because this is looking like one of those cases that I would often say, hey, I'm going to build my gaming PC in. This is definitely looking like one of them. Look at it. It's fucking gorgeous. When we reviewed the C8, I said that it was just such a good case and the value was just so good and it did everything that it should do, especially for a dual chamber case. And they're taking it one level further and they're making the C8 curve a seamless curved glass panel, kind of like the Antec King 95, but it doesn't stop, it goes all the way around. We'll find out more details about this later in the year, but I just thought I'd show you guys this because curved glass is just so freaking cool in person. I can't explain it. Antec's given us the C8, the C5, and a C3, but there's been one case that's been missing in the product stack. They've got a solution. A normal layout, mid-tower case, another fish tank, but not in the way that you've seen it before. This is the Antec C7. Basically, what's going on here is they've got it's either the C3 or the C5. I can't remember, guys. We review so many cases. They've exploded it and made it have a lot of new compatibility. They're also including a whole bunch of addressable RGB fans. You might have noticed a poll that we did not too long ago asking about fans being included with cases. It's because all these case manufacturers always ask us, should we include fans? Should we do this and that? And you guys said to include fans, and Antec has been nailing it with their fans lately. So the C7 will include a whole stack of fans. Here's the best thing about this. The C7 with 4 included addressable RGB fans, $139 US. This thing is looking absolutely cracker. I really, really like it. It's got removable filters on the side, like magnetic dust filters on the side, on the front. It's got all the I/O you could poke a stick at. And like, I'm going to ramble a bit, but here's the reality with all of this. And I've been saying this, and I said this before. Steve from Gamers Nexus has said this, but Antec is back. It's the truth. They are back. The thing is, when Antec started to bring out the Flux cases a few years ago, they built all of their new cases on this platform. This kind of follows on for that and expands the platform out with the Flux Pro. So like I mentioned, like the DF800, the DF700, all very similar in design and principle, but kind of expanding on that. So we've got a little screen here that shows the temperature, which is quite nice. We've got what we're seeing quite a lot this year is more wood, but I've got to just show this quickly. I wonder if we can just zip over here, because one of the problems I had with the Fractal North was the wood was way too dark even on the white case, but Antec has done something very nice and decided to do a much lighter color wood. Oh, look at they're freaking out because they think I'm going to drop something. I'm not Linus. I'm not going to drop anything. It's all good. But yeah, looks very, very cool. Antec, once again, they're back. They're killing it. They're doing all of the things. But that's not all they got. This is crazy. I found out about this a little while ago, and I'm like, what? I can't believe they're doing this. Look at this, guys.
So it's a mini version of this one? Or it's smaller?
Yeah, so, handhelds. What? You might be asking yourself, why on earth would Antec be making a handheld? Why the fuck not? Make a handheld. Nobody gives a shit. Everybody loves handheld computers. This is the Core HS, and it is a collaboration between Antec and AiNeo. It's coming in black and white. It's using the 7840U, which is a very, very popular processor among all of these handheld computers, but it does something that, I mean, we see, but it's not that common, and it's having a 2280 M.2 slot, 2 configurations. We've got a... Do you hate it? I can't believe you would hate it. It comes in 2 colors and 2 configurations. So we've got the white one here, which is actually kind of gorgeous. We've got the black one. We've got a 512 gig storage version with 16 gigs of RAM, and another version with 32 gigs of RAM and 2 terabytes of storage. Again, remember, 2280 M.2, you could just change it if you really wanted to anyway. But that's not the only thing. It comes with a whole bunch of accessories that you typically wouldn't find with many handhelds. Usually this is something you have to purchase separately. So we've got a dock. The dock's got its own SD reader in it, HDMI, power, all that jazz that everybody loves with all their handhelds. It comes with this cool Antec hard case as well. It comes with some bits that go on the thumbsticks, something you would never, ever, ever, ever expect Antec to do. Crazy. Personally, I like the black one. Very sleek. Oh, I didn't show you the best feature. It's got a keyboard. Look, it's like a hip top or a sidekick. How cool is that? 7840U in your pocket. This one could actually probably fit in my pocket. Let's test. Guess what? They're not getting it back. Let's go. See ya. Goodbye. See ya. No, goodbye. What? They're not getting it back. I told you, it fits in my pocket. They're not getting it back. All right, that's just about going to do it for us here at the Antec Suite at Computex Taipei 2024. Big special thanks to Blackmagic Design being the purveyors of the best cinema and broadcast cameras on the planet. I'm not just saying that because I'm biased. I'm saying that because we use them every day and they're our workhorses and they were kind enough to sponsor our trip. Okay, I'm out. I'm going to go steal a handheld. What do you reckon, Dylan? You want to go... play, what's that game you've been playing? I can't even say it. It's like Wuthering Waves. Why is that the name? It's so hard to say. That was a rhyme. You do. I see you every 5 seconds on your phone, like just playing this game. Well, it's like a gacha game, right? Yeah, that's crazy. I'm not into it. Anyway, I'm just rambling because... Yep. Okay, goodbye. There's Dylan. He's there. Look. Look how good he looks. I think that light's probably hiding him, right? Yeah. Are you comfortable? Do you feel good?
In this position right now?
Yeah.
It's not too bad. I don't know how long I could hold it for, but it's all right.
Tell him how you're feeling after all this.
I've been squatting for a while. My quads are about to explode.
We don't need to go to the gym today, so it's all good.
Speak for yourself.